Good evening. This meeting of the Oak Park City Council will come to order. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. City Clerk Norris, would you call the roll?
Yeah, Mayor McClellan.
Here.
Mayor Pro Tem Edgar. Sick. Councilmember Radner.
I am here.
Councilmember Whitehead.
Here.
And Councilmember Crawford is also here.
We have a quorum. The two who are missing are ill with the flu. Please send your prayers. Is there a motion to approve the agenda?
Sean, what should we do with this one? So moved. I'll second it.
Okay. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. Consent agenda. The following items are routine and presented without discussion as a single item. Any member of council can ask an item be dropped from the blanket motion and considered separately. A, regular city council meeting minutes for December 15th, 2025. Request to approve payment application number 6 final and change order number 1 for the 2025 landscape maintenance contract to Capital Landscapes of Oak Park, Michigan in the amount of $15,793.90 and a credit of $6,867.96 respectively. C, request to approve payment application number 6 final and change order number 1 for the 2025 lawn maintenance contract to Capital Landscapes of Oak Park, Michigan in the amounts of $3,998.92 and a credit of $27,473.75 respectively. D, request authorization to bid the 2026 Capitol Avenue Rehabilitation Project M786. E, payment of invoices from OHM Advisors for engineering consulting services for the total amount of $39,782.70. F, request authorization to bid the 2026 Joint and Crack Ceiling Project M788. G, Arts and Cultural Diversity Commission meeting minutes for November 13th, 2025. H, Traffic Safety Board meeting minutes for November 19th, 2025. I, Zoning Board of Appeals meeting minutes for October 28th. J, approval of payment application number 1 for the 2025-26 miscellaneous concrete project, M782, to Mattioli Cement Company of Fenton, Michigan, in the amount of $253,344.18. K, approval of payment application number 2 final to Luigi Fernande and Sons Cement Company for the 2025 Catch Basin Line Replacement Project, M779, in the amount of $10,000. L, new and renewal of business licenses for January 5th, 2026. Is there a motion to approve the consent agenda?
So moved.
All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Next item is recognition of elected officials. Seeing none, we move on to item 7, which is bids. Request to award the bid for the 2025 sewer lining project M791 to DVM Utilities of Sterling Heights, Michigan for the total amount of $296,797. Is there a motion to award the bid?
So moved.
Second. Can we have someone come up and talk about the project and talk about the bids?
Maybe somebody like Kim?
Speak of angels and hear the flutter of their wings.
Good evening,
Economic
Mayor
Development Director Kim Maroney.
Good evening, Mayor and council members. So we bid recently the sewer lining project M791. We advertised it and 51 contractors viewed it, and we received 4 bids at the end of the day. The low bidder was DVM Utilities, who we have used in the past, and we are recommending to City Council to award the bid to DVM Utilities of Sterling Heights.
Right. I wonder, we keep hearing about sewer lining projects, and we know that it's an endless thing. Maybe for next meeting, can someone give us like percentage done in the last 10 years?
Only if it's good news, though.
In the last 10 years, we'll work on that.
Okay, just curious.
Yep.
Because some of these things keep coming up and you think, well, it must be all done now, but,
It's a
It's-
continuous process that we go through different sections.
and it's massive.
Yeah.
And it's expensive. Thank you.
Oh, wait, we have an answer.
Look at this.
Oh,
Dave to the
We have 19 miles lined already, and the percentage is 16.91% is done. So we
Better than
still
I
have
thought it would be.
83% to go.
Good work.
huh, wow, yeah, quick work.
Good job, Dave.
Thank you. Ready to vote then?
Yeah.
Roll call, please. I thought we had a motion.
I'll make the motion.
Got it. Roll call?
Mayor McClellan,
Yes.
Councilmember Radner,
Yes.
Councilmember Whitehead.
Motion carries, thank you. Item 8 also, first reading of proposed zoning map amendments for the City of Oak Park to change the zoning of the property at 13630 Balfour Avenue, which is just one house west of Coolidge, from R1, one-family dwelling, to R2, two-family dwelling district. Is there a motion to approve the first reading?
So moved.
Thank you. And then can we have a discussion of what is happening at this house?
Yes, so there is a house on Balfour that was purchased by the Wilmos and Lillian Schwartz Education Center, which is located on Coolidge. They are expanding their education facility and have purchased the house on Balfour in order to do the expansion. The 2 different lots, one is zoned R1, single-family residential, that's the lot on Balfour, and the lot on Coolidge is zoned R2, so it is a different zoning district. With the project, they will be combining the lots, so we need to make sure that they are the same zoning district. And we are recommending that we rezone them both to be the same, and that would be rezoning the Balfour property to be R2.
R2. City Manager Tungate.
Council members, if you look at page 51 of your packet, there's a current zoning district versus a proposed zoning district map. I found this to be very helpful.
Yeah, I put up, they're on the screen too.
There you go. So it's those are 2 residential to the
Yeah.
immediate west, correct?
Yes, so parcel A is the current education facility, which is zoned R2, and then parcel B is the one on Balfour, which is zoned R1.
Are they taking down the house and using it for parking?
Yeah, Benny, if you go to the next slide, please. This shows you the site plan with Coolidge on the bottom. So the facility will be on Coolidge with some parking to the north side, and then the vacant lot, or the single-family home that's there will be demolished, and that will provide additional parking for this project.
And they're going to, like, use landscaping to,
Landscaping and a screen wall. It was approved by the Planning Commission already, and they did require some variances, which were also approved by the Zoning Board of Appeals.
okay. Any questions?
Great.
Thank you. Ready for the roll call?
Councilmember Radner,
Yes.
Councilmember Whitehead. Yes. Mayor McClellan.
Yes, motion carried, thank you. Item 8 is ordinances. Oh, let's see. No, we did that. Item 9 is City Manager.
Thank you, Madam Mayor, members of council. Oh, Kim, you again. 9A1, Director Maroney, please.
You guys make a good team.
Thank you, City Manager Tungate. Annually, every year, we enter into a contract with the Michigan Humane Society, and that's in order for us to take animals that are found from animal control that have not been picked up or need medical attention, but they do require us to enter into an agreement. We had this agreement with them last year. This is for 2026, and our city attorneys have already reviewed this. So we are
So we
asking-
don't keep the dogs at,
We keep them in the city as long as they're not injured, but only up to a certain number of days, and then they get transferred.
transfer?
Yep.
Okay. Is there a motion to approve this agreement?
So moved.
You guys are busy.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Can I ask-
Questions? Yes.
Kim, I want to, could you elaborate? I know there, and I want to, I'm doing this as a clarification for, we've had a lot of questions in the past about the way that the animals are taken care of when they leave. We know they're being taken care of when they're here on our premises. But in general, what are the requirements for when an animal becomes housed at the Michigan Humane Society?
When you say the requirements,
So,
can you
for example,
clarify?
if an animal with distemper, or an animal that can't be adopted, or an aggressive animal.
Yeah, so they are a no-kill facility. However, if an animal were to be taken there and they deemed it to maybe be infectious, they would probably not admit it to that facility. We do have a contract with Oakland County Animal Shelter who does do euthanization.
And so just to further elaborate, when that is necessary, those guidelines are driven by Oakland County's
Correct.
animal shelter policy.
Correct.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Ready for a vote?
Councilmember Whitehead.
Yes.
Mayor McClellan.
Yes.
Councilmember Radner.
Yes.
Motion carried. Thank you. Now we are on call to the audience. If you would read this.
Each speaker's remarks are a matter of public record. The speaker alone is responsible for his or her comments, and the City of Oak Park does not, by permitting such remarks, support, endorse, or accept the content thereof as being true or accurate. Any person while being heard at a city council meeting may be called to order by the chair or any council member for failure to be germane to the business of the city, vulgarity, or personal attacks on persons or institutions. There is a 3-minute time limit per speaker.
Very good. Thank you.
Madam Mayor, we have Roosevelt Hollis who would like to speak.
Welcome.
I don't usually talk this much in the city council meeting.
Hi. Do you need my name and everything? Okay, I just gonna make a couple of comments before I ask a
Is that
question.
on?
Yes,
Do you have a green light on that?
yes.
Okay.
Maybe just come a little bit closer to it.
Okay, my first one was about, between Christmas and New Year's, somehow they managed to get the garbage up in the daylight. Usually it's at nighttime, so I'll compliment people for doing that. And then the second one, I'll be bragging to everybody about how y'all come along with the vacuum cleaner, suck the leaves up and all like that. Now, this is the first year, I don't know what happened, my neighbors' leaves were left out there. So they blow back on my yard. I have no problem about it. I pick it up anyway, but my problem was, on the last day, I guess they came through there. They came through with a tow truck, a plow, and a dump truck, and came down the whole block and put the leaves all along the side. At the end of the block, they pushed them all along the back. They got leaves all along the side of the house. I got pictures of it if somebody wanted to see it, so that's I don't know why that happened, but it never happened before. And the third question is, those set leaves I picked up and vacuumed now, I got them in my yard. Would they be able to pick them up as I put them in the bag like I usually do? Or is that too late to put them out till next year? Next season, rather?
City Manager Tungate? Yep.
Sir, the gentleman right behind you.
Okay.
right there, would be,
Okay,
thank you.
That's it.
Thank you for coming. Anyone else?
Yeah, Ken Sherman.
Good evening, Ken Sherman, 2384 Old Jerome in Oak Park. I originally had one point, but you brought up about the dog shelter. So I have a question about if there's animals taken into custody and they stay at the Oak Park shelter, is there 24/7 personnel there to look after them at night That's my first question. And then my second question, when you do approvals for low bids, I understand that you're giving the lowest bid the project. But is the lowest bid always the correct bid? How do you know about the quality that you're giving to somebody? And do you automatically have to give whoever gives you the lowest bid, you always have to grant them that project, or can you give it to a higher bidder? Those are my two questions. Thank you.
Always thoughtful. We appreciate your input.
And Jill Johnson.
Good evening. My name is Jill Johnson, and I'm a resident of Oak Park for many years. I wanted to let you know what a wonderful job your police department has done. You know, you always get complaints, but we don't hear the positive side of what goes on behind the scenes. I cared for my dad, who was 98 years old, and I was a primary caregiver, and he fell multiple times, upwards before his passing in last November, 37 times. And I was the only one in the home. He was a 6'2" man. And I was able to call the Oak Park police. I'm not saying they came all the time, but they were the reason why he was able to transition comfortably in his home. They came 2 o'clock in the morning or 2 in the afternoon. They were always polite, always courteous, and always respectful of him. And it was because they had this grace upon them that Dad stayed in the house. I was able to support him with the support of our police department. I am asking that they be acknowledged as being exemplary. I have lived in West Bloomfield, I have lived in Grosse Pointe, and I want to tell you our police department was second to none. And please acknowledge them. Thank you.
Thank you for coming and sharing, and you gave me goosebumps from your story. Thank you. That's the kind of police department we want in the city of Oak Park, and I think ours is the best in the state.
Could I be
City
so
Manager
blunt?
Tungate, yeah.
Thank you so much for your comments. I also want to share that on Saturday at 10:30, we had a house fire in Oak Park, and our police department saved, was it 3 people, Director Cooper? One of whom was a 5-year-old child who they were able to locate in the building, in the home, and saved his or her life. And just another testament to the great work that they do. Thank you for your comments.
Thank you. Anyone else? Thank you. Call to the council. In the hour before this meeting, staff and council were invited to come and take a tour of the new event hub that is coming along really, really well. And we got up on the stage of the bandshell, thank you. And it was an amazing feeling to be up there and looking out and to see just design-wise the lines of the event hub and the lines of the concert shell mirror one another, and the amount of planning and insight that it took. This whole project has garage doors on both sides. So if you can imagine a nice day in the summer and all the garage doors are open and people are going in and shopping at the farmer's market. Or if it's a concert and the garage doors are open facing the concert area. It's astounding, and I know he will blush if I say this, but this was the whole idea of our city manager, Eric Tungate, and fine city management makes a difference, and you can turn a city around. In 2011, things were not looking so good, and now we are the plum of Oakland County. Thank you, Eric Tungate.
Thank you.
Solomon Radner.
You know, I just want to add on that there was a story that happened several years ago, and I may not remember all the details. I'm sure Director Cooper will. There was a house fire, and public safety arrived, and they were getting ready to enter the home, and the family was just absolutely beside themselves because there was a little child who still was not accounted for, and officers had to enter the home, and with all the fire and all the smoke, and they actually found, I think it was a 10-year-old boy hiding in the closet. Do I have that right? And they were able to get him out. He wasn't breathing. He was completely non-responsive. They saved his life, and as far as I know, he was able to completely recover. So we have just absolutely the best. There's no words for our thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Mayor.
Councilmember Sean Whitehead.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. I'm just going to. I think I'm good without it, Benny.
He's got it.
New year, we're working out the kinks. But yeah, new year, we have a lot to be grateful for, and I'm going to echo my council and mayor and city manager about our police department, our public safety department, just second to none, the best in Oakland County, if not the whole state. And we are super blessed to have them here. They wear 3 hats, and I say this all the time. If we could replicate Oak Park's public safety department, we wouldn't have the issues that you see in the news.
Amen.
So with that, we're really
You
grateful.
preach, I'll turn the page.
Thank you, Mayor. Want to just wish everybody a happy new year. I don't do a lot of crosstalk, but on this, we don't always accept the last or the lowest bid. We don't always take the lowest bid. It happened actually where we had a great debate between council last month actually about the rec center development. We didn't go with the lowest bid because of quality of work and references and portfolios and all of that stacked up. So that does go into account. We are frugal. We're fiscally responsible with everyone's dollars. And that does include, finding the best contractors to do our work. So hopefully that addresses that without doing crosstalk. Super excited for 2026, and have a great one, everyone.
Happy New Year, everyone. There being no further business to come before this council, this meeting is adjourned.